welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jessie and I make videos every Monday all about plant-related things. And before we get started in today's video, sometimes I drop like a new little bonus video every week that's maybe not related to plants, which I did this past week. So I made a little vlog of being around downtown in Seattle and getting some vegan donuts and things like that. So if you want to watch that video, I will link it up in the cards for you. Please go watch it. It's only 7 minutes and I had a lot of fun filming it, and it didn't do so well, which is fine. I still like the video, but if you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. Also, if you want to subscribe to this channel, that would be lovely too. I make videos every Monday and they're normally about plants. So come join my fam if you want to. No pressure, but you know, maybe subscribe. Okay, so in today's video, what are we going to be talking about? We are going to be talking about my favorite items from Amazon that are plant related, but not exactly. What I mean by that is, like, obviously you can buy fertilizer, obviously you can buy perlite on Amazon, even soil, you can buy soil on Amazon if you want to, and those things are obvious, right? So I'm not going to be talking about like those things in this video, but I am going to be talking about plant related items that I have and have used in my home that I really love. Now I'm going to link everything that I talk about in this video down below in the description. They may or may not be affiliate links, which means I'll get a small commission on them if you click on them and buy them. I'm not that smart though, so we'll see if I can figure that out, but I'll label them down there in the description if they are not affiliate links. But regardless, either way, they will be linked. I'll link everything that I'm talking about today. And also one more thing, just like a small disclaimer before we get started, and that is that I just have to say, I don't love supporting Amazon. It's not my favorite thing. I don't love promoting Amazon. But at the end of the day, Amazon is sometimes one of the only or the most accessible things to people. So, you know, sometimes we be doing what we gotta do, you know? Sometimes I gotta order things on Amazon. And so if you are somebody that has Amazon as very accessible to you, I feel you, and this video is for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, the first thing that I'm gonna talk about, I don't actually have in front of me because they are mounted in my home, so we'll overlay some like B-roll of what I'm talking about here. But the first thing that I have purchased off Amazon that I have been loving lately is these like acrylic shelves, and you'll be seeing a picture here. I love these shelves because they are like suction cup shelves. So you like suction cup the, I don't know, little thing that they come with, and you screw in the shelf onto the suction cup, or they can be wall mounted. So when I bought them, they came with the suctions, or they also came with like the wall mounts. And I bought them specifically because I want them to be on my window, which is where I have them right now, because I have a lot of like west window space on like this door, and I have windows over here that are just not being used because I don't have like ledges. So I wanted to create like a false ledge, and I bought these ones because they're like fully encased, like they hold the full plant in. They have like a lip on the whole thing so that the plants don't fall off. So I put them on my like sliding door, and when you slide the door open, it doesn't, like, the plants don't fall off the other end because they're fully encased by the lip. And I really like them. They hold like 3 to 4 plants depending on the size of the pot. They've been really sturdy and they've been working out really well for me so far. And I think the window shelves are a really great way to sort of add more space for your plants without having to buy like whole new shelving furniture, you know, like a full shelving unit. If you want to just like have a little bit more space in your home, I think that these are a really good option and I really like them. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about are some interesting things that I've been experimenting with recently. And that here is this hemp twine. This is just like pure hemp twine in a natural color. And then this wire that I got on Amazon as well. So I got both of these things on Amazon. I think together they were like $20, like $10 for this, $10 for this. And what I've been using these for is to create little mini DIY trellises. So I'll show you right here. If you'll see behind me, I have this little DIY trellis that I made recently. It's like a circle. This is for my Hoya Mathilde. And the Mathilde isn't actually like growing up a bit yet because it's too small. But once it starts branching out again, I'm gonna sort of secure it to the twine and have it kind of growing around in a circle, which I think this is like really cute. And so what I like about this wire is that it's really bendable. Like I don't need anything, I don't need any pliers or anything to bend it. I just need pliers to chop it off, and then you can just sort of bend it in any which direction that you want. So what I do is I take this hemp twine, and I just wrap it around the wire a bunch of times until it's nice and tight. I secured the ends with super glue just so it doesn't fall off, and that's that. You can make like little trellises in any direction that you want. I think this is a really good way to sort of DIY trellises. I don't love, like I've talked about it before, I don't love like 3D printed trellises or anything like that, because I think that sometimes trellises that you buy are just very, very bulky, right? So I like to have something that's just a little bit more compact and cute, and I think that this wire is a really good way to go. And it's very cheap as well. Like I said, I think I spent $20 on this, and I'll be able to make like a bunch of trellises. I've already made 2. There's one of them. I'll probably be able to get at least like 5 or 6 trellises out of this. So I think it's just like good economically, and I really like it, and they're really cute. Look at it, so cute. We love her. Okay, the next thing that I got on Amazon that I don't have here, so I'll try and insert some pictures of when I used to have them. If I have pictures, I know I have pictures somewhere. But that is these rattan plant stands. I used to have them at my old apartment before we moved to Seattle, and they were just way too big to transport all the way to Seattle. But they are so cute and so aesthetic, and I had multiples of them. I had 2 of them. Like they were like a set. So I had the one that was like 2-tiered, and then the one that was 1-tiered, and they also have a third one. So they have them in 3 different sizes, and I had 2 of them. I will say they're kind of expensive. Like they're not cheap. So you have to like want or be willing to spend the money on them. But if you are and you're looking for rattan plant stands, I will say I have these and I love them. I'd like to buy them again in this apartment. But you know, I'm a teacher and I'm broke, so that's not really in the cards for me right now. But probably at some point I'll be buying another one because they're really, really cute and they fit that sort of rattan decor style that I really like and that I'm super drawn to. So if you're in the market for some rattan plant stands, these are really cute and really good. I loved them and I wish I still had them. Okay, another thing that I used to have in my old apartment that I did actually repurchase and I will be using in the near future is these little like hanging globes. So these are like geometrical, I guess you could say propagation globes, and they are like in 3 different sizes and they come in this package right here. I think they're around like $13 to $15 for the full pack. And like I said, I used to have them, so I can vouch for the fact that I like them. And I recently bought them again because again, they're really cheap. So I wanted to have a new set in this apartment and I just haven't hung them up yet, but I just like the aesthetic of them. They look really cute hanging. I will say if you're trying to like actively propagate things in here, they're not great for that because they don't hold that much water. But if you're looking to just put like a cutting in for like the aesthetic effect of them, that's what I really like them for. So usually what I do is I just fill the bottom of them with water and then I put like a cutting in there that I don't care about too much, that I'm not like trying to actively propagate. And usually it will grow some roots, but you have to like keep taking it down and filling it with water. So just know your roots might shrivel up if you're not on top of it. But these are really cute and I really like them. And I noticed recently, when I bought this package that they added these little tools so you can get like the twine in there. And I'll just show you what one looks like and I think they're really cute. Hold on. So here's one of them. Just like a little triangle thing. I don't know, I think it's really cute. And then they've got them in like different sizes and you just put the twine in, you know, you just put it in and you hang it from your ceiling and they just look really cute. They're really aesthetic and I really like them. I'm gonna be hanging those up soon. So they're really cute. How many times did I say that? They're really cute. Okay, next, something that I'm so excited to talk about because I honest to God held off on buying these for so long, and the second I bought them, I could never ever go back to not having them. And that is these stupid little auto timers, like the plugs. These are such a lifesaver for me. I obviously don't have a ton of grow lights right now, but that's why I have this extra one. But they came in a pack of 2, or you can buy them in a pack of 4. And for 2 of them, they were like $18. So they're not like super cheap, but reasonable. And I just put off buying them for a long time because I was like, I don't need that. Like, I kind of want it, but I don't need it. Having to not unplug and plug in your grow lights every single day, every single time is amazing. You hook these up to an app on your phone. You just like type in your Wi-Fi password and they connect to the app, and then you can fully control everything, like the time they go on, the time they go off. You can turn them on and off like manually right from your phone. They're so convenient. And we have like my one grow light that I have right here, my Soltec light. if you have a Soltec light, you'll know you have to like plug it in and out to turn it on and off without it being on a timer. So I had to like move the dresser that's in front of it every single time, every morning and night to turn it on. So this has just been so amazing, and I will never buy a grow light again without having these because they're just so convenient. Like the fact that you can just turn it on and off from your phone is like worth it in itself, but the fact that you can also set it to turn on and off by itself is like amazing. Okay, next, something that's not so typically used for plants, but I want to talk about is chopsticks. You can buy chopsticks on Amazon for very cheaply, and you can buy like a whole bunch of them, and I bought them recently and I was like, oh my god, I need a bunch of these. So I bought like a nice full pack of them, and I have them just like around my house. I have 2 right here, I have some in my drawers, I have some just like stuck in plants. And what I use them for is like, you know when you are like planting something like a propagation and you want to like sort of bury like the root in, these are perfect for that. You can like use it to sort of mix around in the soil, or you can take the root and sort of like poke it into the soil with them. And I just think that it's really convenient, so you don't have to like ruin your like knives or forks. I used to use like knives or forks to just like get in the soil. These are really helpful for that. They also work as sort of like mini stakes if you have like a very small propagation and you just want to stick this in there for like a temporary little stake to rest on. That'll work too. I got these for like $8, and I think they came with 10 of them, and I have a bunch of them, and I just really like them, and I think you should have them too. Another thing that you can buy on Amazon that I bought are these little spray bottles. Now, I have these smaller ones that are like the, not the like ones, because I wanted something that was like a little more dainty. But you can also buy these amber bottles in like the larger, like actual spray bottles as well. I guess you would call these like misters. But you can buy them in all sorts of different sizes and packs. Like I think I had got 15 in my pack. So what I like about these is I have like a little old-timey label maker, and I just label them. This one says alcohol, it's rubbing alcohol in water. This one is literally just water, H2O, and this one is neem oil. And I just label them, and I have them around my house for wherever I'm like working with my plants, so that I know what's in it and I just pick up whatever I need. I just think that they're more aesthetic than like a regular plastic spray bottle, and they're cute and they work well. And I really like them, and they're very cheap as well. So I feel like they're all just like a win-win. I like them. Last but certainly not least, the last thing that I buy on Amazon all the time for my plants is macrame cord and these little wooden hoops. So this, don't ask me what size macrame cord. I don't even really look, because this is like thinner. I've bought it thicker before. I just buy whatever I see because I'm not like a macrame artist. But I use macrame cord to make my own plant hangers. Plant hangers that are made out of macrame that are like intricate are like anywhere from $20 to $30 to sometimes $50, depending on how, you know, intricate they are. And don't get me wrong, I think macrame is like a beautiful art. I just have so many plants that I hang that I'm not trying to pay that every time. So I just make my own little macrame hangers. I'll show you one that I have right here. Like here's one right here. It has the little wooden ring hoop at the top. I think the hoop is not necessary. I certainly have some hanging that don't have like the wooden hoop. I just loop it with the macrame. But I think it also looks a little bit more professional with the hoop. I like the aesthetic of it. And then I just make the little, you know, the little hangers by myself, you know? And you can find a super easy tutorial on YouTube to make these. They're nothing special about these ones. They're not like braided in any way at all. They're literally just tied to be able to hang a plant. And that's all I want, and that's all I need. So normally when I buy the macrame, this is the cord, they come with like the little wooden things. You can buy them with wooden dowels, wooden beads, like it's like a little kit. And so I just always buy the ones that have the little wooden hoops, and that's perfect for me and what I need them for, and I think it's wonderful. Now I can make like 10 to 20, somewhere in there depending on the length, macrame hangers myself, rather than buying them for much more than that. No. Alright you guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Please let me know in the comments anything that you love on Amazon that is plant related, because oh, I hate to admit it, but I really love Amazon for plant things. So if you have any suggestions for me, leave them down below and I might try them out and feature them in a future video. Who knows? I do respond to any and all comments down there. So if you also have like video suggestions for me or ideas of things that you want to see from me on this channel, please feel free to leave them below as well. I love to chat with you guys. I'm always in the comments chatting. So I will see you next Monday in my next video. Bye guys.